Okay. There are three words. Three words that everybody loves to hear. What are those three words? Those three words are here we go. And before anybody asks, no, I'm by no means trying to plagiarize or copy that Italian. Not at all. It's just my thing. And for people that know me well, know it's a phrase that I've used for a long time in my life. So that's why I use it. And that's why on Instagram you see me, not in Instagram and Twitter, that I use it quite often. Reggae Boys fans, how is everybody doing? Hope all is well with you. Everybody staying safe. If you're traveling on a plane, that you're wearing your protection, your mask, and your sanitize. If you're on the road, you're doing the same. Wherever you are across the globe, thank you very much for joining this evening's live of Reggae Boys commentary. I truly, truly appreciate your support each and every single Thursday. So I appreciate it, and I haven't forgotten about what you guys have been saying, what you want to see on the channel as well. I am working on as well a potential lineup that I would like to see for the qualifiers. A video on that. One for away fixtures as well. And I know you guys have been asking about what's Michael Hector's best position in a Jamaican shirt. Is it centre half or is it holding midfield? So I will get to that. I will. For sure. Quite soon. So you can stay tuned for that. So remember what I said at the start of the video? Three words. Here we go. So the first here we go of the night is reggae boy Malik Foster. Malik Foster has joined the Sacramento Republic in the United Soccer League. 1-year deal, and there's an option to extend it a further year at the end of the 2021 season. Bit unfortunate that he won't be going back to Israel or back to Costa Rica, but it's USL, so hopefully he can go into that environment, impress like he did previously, and be able to just settle and score some goals. That's what we want to see. I know that he recovered quite well after the gunshot wound, so that is excellent news. So let's hope that, by the time that he goes to California next year, that all will be well, good training, good fitness, and be able to implement and take in all of the instructions from the coaching staff and really, really make a push for the national setup. What else is new? Well, the World Cup qualifiers. Yes, there has been a shift as it relates to the start date for the final round of World Cup qualifying. So in order to give round 1 and round 2 an opportunity to complete their qualification cycle, what Concacaf has done is push to the final round of World Cup qualifying from June 2021 to September 2021. And in addition to that, what will happen is that the FIFA windows will move from 2 to 3 games. The only FIFA window which will not have 3 games in a window is November 2021. So we're going to have 3 World Cup qualifiers September, 3 in October, 2 in November. So that's 8 right there. We're going to have 3 in January and 3 in March. 8 plus 6, 14. 14 World Cup qualifiers. And guess what? June 2022 is going to be the Intercontinental Playoffs for World Cup qualifying. So what does that mean, Reggae Boys fans? It means in a scenario that we're going to be playing our World Cup qualifiers Friday, Monday, Thursday. Friday, Monday, Thursday. Friday, Monday, Thursday. So in a sense, we're going to be playing 3 games in the space of 6 or 7 days, possibly 8 or 9 days. So what does that mean? Less recovery time. So you can imagine a scenario where we play a game, we travel, we arrive in another destination, we literally have one training session in that destination, and then it's game time. There's nothing we can do about that. But what can we do in the interim? Well, there's 2 things that we can do in the interim. One is preparation. Preparation in the sense of knowing your opposition, studying your opposition's strengths and weaknesses, video analysis, statistics, so you know exactly what your opposition is going to bring on any given day. Check out when we're going to play the United States away. Check out the venue where we're going to play the United States. Are they bringing us into some cold climate? Are they bringing us to California? Are they bringing us to Florida? Research, research, research. We already know where Mexico is going to take us. And we have a bit of history there as well. So I don't think there's anything we have to be worried or concerned about where the Azteca is concerned. We've gotten a result with a 4-4-1-1 formation there. And in my opinion, should have gotten the 3 points on that day. We know about Joby McAnuff's opportunity in front of the goalkeeper Corona. And we know about Ryan Johnson's one-on-one on goal. We know about Theo Robinson beating a couple of players, but didn't have enough space and time to pull the trigger. But we had the better opportunities to go on and get 3 points in that game. If you check the archives, you'll see that I predicted 1-1 in that game. And to walk away with a 0-0, yeah, I was over the moon. February 6, 2013. Yeah, that's a day that we'll never ever forget. So World Cup qualifying, September 2021. The Gold Cup is still slated for July 10 to August 1. As you guys would see, I did some interviews with Andre Blake, Javon East, Kemal Malcolm, and they all welcomed the opportunity for World Cup qualifying they all welcomed the opportunity that World Cup qualifying had been pushed back to give them more time and preparation. But my hope is that we prepare adequately for the opposition that we're going to come up against. Now, if you're looking at our schedule, right? Mexico away, then we're home against either Curacao or Panama, then away to either Costa Rica or USA or Honduras, right? So, whatever happens, we're going to be traveling. Are we going to have charter flights where we have one straight flight? I personally don't think so, which means that we're going to have to transit through Miami, transit through Fort Lauderdale, transit through Texas to get to Central America. And of course, that's going to take time, energy, strength. So what do we need to do in addition to better preparation? Ensure that when the qualifying comes around, everybody that is part of our program, they have their passports. And by the time World Cup qualifying starts, that we're very cautious about our decisions during the game. And what I mean by decisions during the game is that we be at times pragmatic. We don't want a scenario where Michael Hector's career, his career, is impacted by back-to-back yellows. Back-to-back yellows, he misses the 3rd game. Simple as that. Back-to-back yellows for Adrian Mariappa, he misses the next game. Back-to-back yellow cards for Jashawn Anglin, for Daniel Johnson, for Ravel Morrison, and they could very well be out of a crucial World Cup qualifier away to Honduras. Yeah. Fathom that for the moment. Interesting, isn't it? So alongside the World Cup qualifying format, the other latest bits of information, Romario Williams. Romario Williams has arrived in Egypt. I am not sure if he's arrived as yet in Alexandria, but he has arrived in Cairo. So he and Damian Lowe are eligible for selection for their first game of the season against the Pyramids on Saturday. Big game, big start to the season. and hopefully it will be a winning start for both of them. It's been reported that Romario Williams will be earning up roughly 10,000 US dollars a week. Well, that's what's been reported, so we wish him all the best with this latest chapter of his career. So hopefully, you know, he can be able to impress. What else is new? Well, on the women's football scene, they're going to be introducing the Concacaf Women's Champions League, and this will start after World Cup qualifying. So the Concacaf Women's Nations League, yeah, will take place after the qualifiers. But the format for World Cup qualifying will see a slight change at the start, where you'll have 5 groups of 6 teams. The top team from each group advance to the final round with USA and Mexico. Yeah? So that's how it is. Did anybody watch the Europa League today? Leon Bailey, baller. Yeah, a brace for him. 5 goals, 6 games. And they're into the round of 32 of the UEFA Europa League. And Bayer Leverkusen now will avoid the likes of Manchester United, Arsenal, Tottenham Hotspur, and Leicester City in the next round. Intriguing, isn't it? Yes, for sure. So, we wish him all the best. The draw for the UEFA Europa League is on Monday. The round of 32 draw is on Monday. So we'll find out who Bailey will play, when, where, who's at home, who's away for the first leg, and also the dates, I believe February. Mid or late February. What's going on locally? Well, the Professional Football Jamaica Limited, PFJL, they have secured 2 sponsors for the National Premier League. The 2 sponsors are Yummy Bakery and Jamaica Producers, St. Mary's Banana Chips. So we'll see if this can go a far way in helping to ensure that there is a smooth restart to the league in 2021. When will that be? I mean, your guess is as good as mine. My sources say at the end of February, but I mean, in Jamaica, if there is a spike during this holiday season, that could very well be pushed back, which means less time for local players to get an opportunity to play, you know? It is what it is at the end of the day. Unless the local players, their agents, just go into ultra mode and just seek even USL opportunities for their players, you know? That's necessary. That's what they need to do at the end of the day. So, we'll see. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments, shall we? Dwayne Morrison, what's happening with Mason Holgate? Is he interested in playing for Jamaica? Yes, he is interested, but he's still in 2 minds. And I'll repeat myself from now until Thy Kingdom Come, that I don't want an indecisive player in the program. I'm not saying I don't want Mason Holgate. What I'm saying is that if there's indecision by this time in July, then all the best to him. All the best to him. Travis says, what's up? I am good. A1 Dancer says, Ravel looks cool in the Saudi game. Absolutely, Ravel is a G. Trent Boring says, big up Simon. And I say, big up. Edmonds Hall, has Kemar Roof gotten his Jamaican passport? No is the answer. El Salvador looks absolutely trash, losing 6-0 to USAC team. Yeah, I think guys like Ariola played for the USA. Quite a number of young players. I think the USA squad had only like 2 players that were non-domestic. So one guy from Holland and another guy from Portugal. The rest are American-based players. Yeah, but it just shows the depth of the US team as well. Travis says, we need Nathan Ferguson. We need to cement him. Spot. No, so 26 him ready. Oh, 2026. Yeah, man, for sure. Travis, no. Don't say that. Oh, done. That's true because even when you give the bulk of the population of the world next year the vaccine, who knows if you're gonna have people that are gonna be willing to take it or not. But yeah, things are looking good with the Chinese vaccine, the Russian vaccine, and also the Pfizer. So let's see, one day at a time. Hope for the best. Would you say the Central American leagues are comparable to EFL Leagues 1 and 2? I would say the Costa Rican League, the Honduran League, and the Panamanian League could have a game with a League 2 club. J. Ross says that is why Tapa should have his squad figured out by now. J. Ross, like I said, I've been livid about this matter since 2016. You came in the job September 2016. Jamaica already were eliminated from World Cup qualifying for 2018 World Cup. So clearly you would have been building for the 2022 World Cup qualifiers. Clearly. You took the job September 2016. That was 4 years ago. 4 years and a couple of months ago. Why not from then? Why not from then? Why didn't you from then slowly but surely introduce the players that you need for World Cup qualifying? We had the Caribbean Cup, we had the Gold Cup 2017, we had the Nations League, we had the Nations League again, we had the Gold Cup again, we have a couple of friendlies. And now we're gonna bleed the team with new players. Johnson, Morrison, Lee, Campbell, and there are more. And there are more for sure to come. March next year, we need to get 2 more games other than Catalonia to test ourselves from the 3-game March. I don't think we can get 3 games in the March window, possibly 2. So Catalonia and 1 more, but not Catalonia and 2 more. Do you think Boza is a top 3 striker in Concacaf? Not top 3, but top 10 for sure. Simon, we need Omar Richard, that left back. I'm not sure if he's part of the plans. Yes, I'm aware about Ravel's situation, Gaza. I'm aware of that situation. Very much so. Bravo says no local players should be in the World Cup qualifying squad. If I'm being quite frank with you, if no football was played in Jamaica, no national Premier League between now and the qualifiers, then the only 2 players at a stretch that I think should be part of the squad are Kemal Malcolm and a third string goalkeeper, either Dennis Taylor or Jadine White. The reason why I said the goalkeeper is because you want to have a local player in the program. You want to have them to learn from the Dwayne Millers, the Amal Knights, the Andre Blakes. You want to have them to learn from them because clearly they're not going to play unless there's a serious injury crisis. So have them part of the delegation. Have them travel. Have them eat at the dinner table. Have them train. Have them just be around Warren Barrett and get encouragement. Just gain this valuable experience. Although that goalkeeper, whoever it is, might not be match fit or match sharp, just let him be in an environment where he is just soaking up everything like a sponge. So, if I'm being quite objective, only 1 local player should be in the squad. And when I mean local based. And that would be the third string goalkeeper. But if I'm going to be quite generous, then I would add Kemal Malcolm into the mix. That's why I think Anglin, Malcolm, Taylor, and White, the agent just have to look for opportunities. That's what I think. Do you see Kappa sponsoring the kits next? No. Who do you think will be our striker for the Gold Cup? Who will be the number 9? Either Shamar or Kemar. Bobby Reed won't be the centre forward, but he'll play either on the left or on the right of a front three with Leon Bailey. Yeah, we know about Shamar Nicholson's form, but the good news is that it's still a long season ahead, so hopefully that can improve. How do you expect the Caribbean to perform at the Gold Cup? I still expect a few teams to advance to at least the quarterfinals of the competition. Yeah, Greg Lee is a good left back, and as we know, he can play as a number 6 if needed. I wouldn't risk it. For me, it would be like last resort doing that. But it's an option that we have, so versatility is always welcomed. Yeah, has Andre Gray gotten his password? No, he has not gotten it as yet. When he gets it, guys, you will know. Do you expect Jordan Garrick to be in the squad? The squad for Gold Cup? No. For World Cup qualifying? Not sure. Aaron's not playing in local team though. We shouldn't be sacrificing spots just to help these players get a contract. I'm not saying that we should have a third string keeper just so that he can get a contract. I'm saying have a third string keeper so that he can learn, so that he can be able to develop, so that he can be able to garner an experience. Ask Amal Knight, what is it really like playing in the USL? Ask Andre Blake, what is it really like playing in the MLS? Ask Dwayne Miller, what is it really like playing in Scandinavia, battling for relegation, trying to help your team avoid the drop in a European league? What is it like to be part of 5 Gold Cup squads? 2009, 2011, 2015, 2017, 2019. That's a wealth of experience. Do you think Curacao will bring in more players than us? Yes, they will. Yeah, I've been hearing Aaron's will sign for Huddersfield in January too, so let's see if all the T's are crossed. Ian Campbell says Jamaica will win the next Gold Cup. Okay then, boss. Time for Blake to try get something in Europe. Yeah, he just signed a long-term deal at Philadelphia Union, so I'm wondering if this is a ploy to gain more money, or if it means he's going to do at least another season in MLS and then analyze his options overseas. I personally think that that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to do another season or half a season in the MLS and then see what's out there in Belgium, France, Germany, or England. Yep. Quite an intriguing evening, hasn't it, Reggae Boys fans? So, right now it's minutes to 7 o'clock Jamaica time. This is what I'm going to ask you to do. Watch Primetime Sports on Television Jamaica this evening at just about 7:50 p.m. You'll see a story done about Khadija Bunny Shaw. Yes, Khadija Bunny Shaw has been voted as one of the top 50 women's footballers according to The Guardian. Yeah, one of the top 50. Isn't that outstanding? She was 80th last year and now 49. It can only go up and up and up and up for her from here on in. You know that, right? So, 13 goals, 10 games for Bordeaux, third in the league, sitting in a qualifying spot for the UEFA Champions League. Hopefully, hope and pray, as Mavada say, that they can finish top 3, preferably top 2, and secure qualification to the UEFA Women's Champions League next year. This will be a nice chapter of her career, but she's in the last year of her contract. And a French reporter said recently that PSG, Lyon, and Manchester United are 3 clubs in the hunt. So let's see. Let's see what will happen. Travis says Shaw is a clinical striker. Wonder how it would work if an English team wanted a work permit. I think it'll be easier though because of the transfer fee that you'll be able to garner. So I don't foresee that being a massive challenge. Do you expect Jamaica to host a Gold Cup match in 2023? I don't know, it's difficult to tell. Difficult to tell. If you ask my gut feeling, then I'd say no. I heard Jerome Wade said on another station saying that they are in contract with a couple of big players in Europe. Do you have any idea who these players are? I didn't hear that interview. I really think Kemar Roof is a lethal striker. He scores most of his chances. Yeah, and like I said, he worked at Leeds United under the tutelage of Bielsa, so he has a fine eye for detail and those elements. Bielsa really drilled that into him to be quite delicate with his touches and know exactly where to put the ball for his opportunities. So, yeah, man, Kemar Roof is the man. Kemar Roof is the man. Any news on Vassal Mattox? No, not at all. Not at all. Those players are still trying to work out their situations. Reggae Boys fans, as soon as I hear, you will hear. All right? You have my word. As soon as I know, you will know. And it'll be one of the first things I would tell you. But at this point in time, nothing on Vassal. Nothing on Darren Mattox. Alright? Nothing on Alex Marshall. Alex Marshall was in fact supposed to come back to Jamaica on loan. But it doesn't make sense to do that anymore because the Canadian Premier League is going to restart next year, so it doesn't make sense for him to come back on loan. Not at all. Makes sense to just start back proceedings in the Canadian Premier League. Yeah. We'll see Tevin Shaw over there too in the Canadian Premier League. And we'll see the decision that is made by Dundee FC on Nicholas Hamilton, if he will return to Dundee FC on a long-term contract, or if they will call him back to the Canadian Premier League. Corey Bailey, I am going to get to that at another video. I'm going to get the whiteboard, I'm going to get out the pen, I'm going to get out the paper, I'm going to get out the marker, I'm going to get the whiteboard and do that in a separate video, all right? So stay tuned for that and mark and look out for it, all right? Before the end of the month for sure. Do you think Fuller and Gardner are the best Jamaican players ever? They're up there, but I wouldn't say the best. And Andy Lowe has to be up there too. Walter Boyd has to be up there, but my hero is Andy Lowe. But recent times it was Luton Shelton. And everybody knows who's my favorite reggae boy right now. Anything on Ivan Toney? Nope. Why is there no RSPL? Because the Ministry of Health have not given the approval for the restart of sports locally. Yeah. Thoughts on the former Curaçao coach fighting with Hiddink and stalling the federation so he can finish his contract? Yeah. I don't think it's right how they dealt with that Dutch guy who was in charge. Can't remember his name off the top of my head, but he was in charge when they won the Caribbean Cup 2017 and when they went to the quarterfinals of the Gold Cup last year. So I don't think they dealt with him in the right manner. It was like they're shoving him out of the door. But it is what it is, you know? Who's your favorite reggae boy right now? Damien, you know who that is. Damien, you know who that is. You know who that is. What do you think is Bobby Reid's best position in the squad? Well, in a 4-3-3 formation, Bobby Reid is best on the right. Jamaica can operate in a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1 with still Bobby Reid on the right. He can work in a 4-2-2 but I like the width that he offers in a front three in a 4-3-3 system. So that is why I would favor it based on the personnel that we're gonna have in our squad and on the pace. I don't want to venture into 3-5-2 because of the workload that the wing backs will have, and also I'm trying to think about three ball playing centre halves, and perhaps only two comes to my mind right now. So 3-5-2, it's an option that we should have as a last resort, but I don't want us to get to a scenario where we have three at the back. It went well in the 2010 World Cup qualifiers, but where we had a 3-4-3, but I don't think it's something that we should consider. Who would be your main striker? All things being equal and everybody have their passport, Kemaruf. All things being equal and everybody have their passport. All things being equal and everybody have their passport. Yeah. And even when Liam Moore gets his passport, I still have Mariappa and Lowe as my centre halves. You know? That's for me. But like I said, that is for another video. And Leon Bailey is on fire, Mr. Christopher Campbell. We spoke about that about half an hour ago and this video just started. Leon Bailey, 5 goals, 6 games. Leverkusen, top of the table. Impressive. My hope is that at some point in the knockout stages of the UEFA Europa League that Bailey will take on an English club so that there'll be more eyes on him for the latter stages. So that's my hope. I'm really hoping that that will happen. So Reggae Boys fans, thank you very much for tuning in this evening. I really appreciate the support, being able to tune in for this video. I'm going to head over to Instagram right now to go live over there, so you can follow me on Instagram, simon.preston, and also follow me on Twitter at simip93, and over there I have the latest updates on Jamaican players and how they're doing across the globe and all of that. And like I said, in the next couple of days or so, I'm bringing out the whiteboard, I'm bringing out the marker, and I'll show you my 11 at home, my 11 away from home during World Cup qualifying, and we'll work on a separate video about Michael Hector and his best position for Jamaica. And we'll look back at the starting 11 from the last time that we that we took on Mexico at the Azteca Stadium. The 4-4-1-1 formation with Donovan Ricketts in goal, Naira Nosworthy, Adrian Mariappa centre half, Jermaine Taylor right back, Demar Phillips left back. Central midfielders of Rudolph Austin and Marvin Elliott. Left midfield we had Joby McAnuff, right midfield Gareth McCleary, Jermaine Teddy Johnson behind Ryan Johnson. And that was the starting 11 that Jamaica took on against Mexico at the Estadio Azteca on February 6, 2013. All right, Reggae Boys fans, thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Stay in touch. Stay subscribed for all the videos. Guys, I'm this close. I am this close. This close to 7,000 subscribers. Please, press that subscribe button. Hit it. Tell your mom, tell your dad, tell your auntie, tell your sister, tell your uncle, tell your brother, tell your auntie, tell your in-laws, tell your family members, tell your friends, tell your frenemies, tell your workmates, tell your schoolmates, tell your grandparents. Alright? Tell them about Reggae Boys commentary. Alright? Almost 5 years. Can you believe that? Almost 5 years we've been doing this. A lot of changes. But yeah. Thanks, guys. Later. Be safe.